Hello guys and welcome back to another video. Today I'm here in ToUH and you might be noticing something. I'm starting quite late on because I didn't realize this run would get so far, but I'm on floor 6 of Tower of Unsettling Heights, and that basically means it's a free run to 7, which means if I somehow fluke this, I could win my second SC. But here's the thing, this section is but decently easy that, I can probably just make it to back here in the run if I do fall. So we're rolling, we got this. This is fine. I feel like I'm gonna fail. Oh my gosh, that lag spike. I was gonna say is I have a feeling that I'm going to fail the final stretch, which is okay with me because I'm still surprised I attempted Toka's Tower of kind of Descent's final stretch. Like I attempted that, and that was actually really lucky. Even though I had practice with it, I didn't expect to do it because nerves always get me in this game. Gosh, no, it dropped me so low. Oh, I did it. I expected to fall there. Luckily, it's netted, except for that section. That right there is evil. The lodge here. What the? I'm not gonna question that. I just flew across that. Yeah, I did it. Whew. Okay, up here. Well, it's not an automatic run because this is a pretty long jump, but okay, now it's an automatic run. I did it! Floor 7 of... I don't like this. I actually really like this tower though. It's actually pretty fun. As long as I don't fail the first jump, I'm happy. I made it far enough. I can fall now. I know it's coming. That is a jump that I do not appreciate. Oh, what just happened there? I don't like the fact that my heart's beating so fast. I'm good. That's gonna screw me up, but it's probably fine. Like I said, I've made it far enough. I fully expect to just fail this jump and be done. Oh, there we go. Oh my gosh, 4-8. I don't know how I'm expected to do this. Oh, it's a ledge grab. I hate this. I hate this part so much. Ah, there we go. I rushed it. It's okay. I rushed it. I expected that. These people keep spamming the chat. Look, they're typing 5. What's it called? Sentences per second. Guys, what you're talking about cannot be this important. So, yeah, I don't Okay. That was a pretty good run, though. That was floor 8. My personal best before that run was floor 5, so. I've never been to floor 6 or 7. Except for in, like, the practice place. Oh. That jump's like the hardest one in floor 1. That's like the hardest jump from floor 1 to 3. I don't even know why. I just never get it. There you go. Oh. Okay, this is floor 2 run basically. Unless I somehow get like, oh yeah, that's a jump that I could fail possibly. Okay, never mind, not floor 2 run just yet. Now it's a floor 2 run because I'm not doing that. This is fun. I don't know why people go over there. It's not even that hard to do a one stud stick out ladder head hitter. Like, I'm gonna lose one of my runs to that just because I said that. Now, aren't I? Ledge drop. Oh my god. My character really has like no grip. Like, I don't mean like mentally. I mean like they literally have no grip. I think they lost their fingerprints. Because why they just slide off everything? That was an interesting way of wording that. So yeah. You go here. Let me see. I want to at least get back to floor 3, which I think I can do pretty consistently, even if I fall on 2 sometimes. I can get to 3 pretty consistently. 2, 3, go, jump. See? This floor I find to be pretty fun in terms of difficulty and in terms of gameplay. It goes a little like, hey, have jump boost and speed and do like this really big jump that's really fun to look at and do. And it's funny how this whole floor is marketed as an outside section, yet 2/3 of it is actually just above the tower. So it's not actually an outside section. And also, because they call it that, it gives it more like scare factor when it's actually entirely way too easy. Why are just 1 kill brick there? There's no kill bricks in the rest of the tower except right in the final stretch. It just wants you to take a little bit of damage. Why is it there? I'm not gonna question it. Okay, there you go. This tower is pretty easy once you get the hang of it, because this is now a 4 run if I don't mess up this really easy jump. 4 run. Oh, same song. Okay, don't use T-pose on this. That's something I learned because it'll just slide you off. And this is how I do the jump. Jump, look up, jump, jump, then you get it. Sometimes it will not let you jump high enough, so I do the first jump and then for some reason it gets like really consistent. Ooh, save, jump, jump, and now you're up. If I fell there, that's like above nothing. So I'd rather not. It's just a wall hop. I use alignment keys for this one since it's what's called on alignment. Use shift lock. Do it like a head hitter after you do the For that jump, I just turn sideways. It will slide you down to the bottom, which will make the jump really hard. So before it slides you down, I just jump up onto the ladder. because you're jumping off before I can slide you all the way down, which gives you a better chance of making the jump. That jump I just hate. Not that jump, the jump up from it. Also, how did I end up here? Can I like jump back onto the main track from this? Okay, good. I don't even know where I ended up. Oh my god. I was half flung. Gosh, someone opened the what's it called, window in my house. That jump scared me. Okay, I do a jump there. Do the same thing I told you guys to do before. I'm not Adam Myers, so these are not going to be that high quality. Okay, let me not fail this really easy jump again. Now this is the jump that I struggle with. That jump right there, that's the one I struggle with. I don't know why. It looks like it's pretty straightforward. I just cannot do it for the life of me. One back here. I think the one thing that'll ruin your run entirely is if you let your nerves get the best of you. You have to have really good nerve control in this tower, because the only real ways you can catch yourself up at this level is like on 1 and 2, and you know the last 4 floors are quite literally all over a GBJ. I don't have a problem with that because I literally did a tower that was entirely GBJ. I mean, we had ToUH, and I was also working on ToBT. Either way, I would just jump in like that, because one time I tried to do it like jump out and in, and I was facing like this direction, not like how I'm facing now. Like I was actually like my character was facing where my mouse is, and it just bounced me off and I fell all the way down to 2, which is not that fun. That's a classic case of, hey, look at what you're doing first. Look at what you're doing first and then try and just execute it. I've never fallen there before. How did I? Who did I? What did I? I don't know why. I can never get. It doesn't like me getting. The tower does not like me getting past 4. What is that? Oh, the mushrooms. For all those little X things, wait till you're like mid jump to jump. So once you reach the platform you're trying to reach, you're at the height of your jump. So if you go like this and you go all the way up and then you try and jump, you'll just slip off. But if you jump and start going mid jump, and then you'll be at the area you need to be by the time you need to be there. This is the part I don't like this part now. Okay, this part. Line that up like it's a really long jump, because it may not look like it, but it is really long. This jump's also pretty long, but it's a little bit less long. And this jump is actually really long. I recommend T-pose because your arms will hit that. You just go and barely reach it, and you will land on the very edge. So you should try and just go it. Don't hesitate, because if you hesitate, you'll just like bounce off the side, and there's no way to catch yourself because there's nothing in that area. Oh, there are kill beaches. And I just messed up. That's fine. Well, since this kind of just turned into a guide, I guess I'll just guide you through these ones. This one, you go, line yourself up with the wall, do it like a wrap, and at the very end, just face outwards again. Same with this one. This jumps, you just climb up. That one's pretty easy. This one, these pads take a second to give you. That one's a little bit hard because it goes like in and out. So you go. That's probably one of the harder jumps on floor 1. One of the harder jumps. You just kind of like snake it. And I've never fallen and failed that jump. This jump, you just run up there, wait for it to go out, and like flick yourself across, flick till you're on the second to last one. you go down like to the third one from the top. Aim yourself a little bit to that and that. Okay, and go around. This one you just count and time it, and it should be pretty easy. Try not to get stuck under there because you will get crushed and get flung into those kill bricks. This part's pretty straightforward, just ladders. And this is the first honey block. When you do these, don't stop moving on these. That's the tip, because you will slowly, it will like lower you slowly, but you'll still be lowered. So there's a chance you do miss it, because that's how I failed my later run. I did stop moving, I hesitated. If you are good at high jumps, then I wouldn't recommend clicking this button, but since I'm pretty bad at them, I'd press it. I feel like this one's normally a lot more beginner friendly. You just do that like a wrap. This will not carry you, so you have to jump across it. Do that like a wrap. And first person, aim for the corner. There's a chance if you aim for the sides, you'll slide off. Honey block there, go around, go there. For more beginner players, I would go around there and do it with this little spot. But if you are good at like ladder flicks, just do that. It's not that hard to do. That one's actually a really long jump. I mean, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 studs out, and 1, 2, 3 studs up. So treat it like it's an extremely long jump. Now this part, follow that. You're able to do it without it, but it's like a pixel perfect. Go to the edge, grab it, go down twice. I held down a little bit too long. Let's go. If you have heavy hands, go down twice. If you're good at like little tiny presses, go down 3 times. So yeah, go into climbing animation. If you don't know how to do it. 1, 2, 3. Okay, just flick and go inwards. This button will stay there, so you don't have to do the ledge grab again. And you, like I said, it'll stay there. So now you do this and quickly go up, up, and now you're at floor 3. Now that you're here, jump here onto this little X pusher. It's not an X pusher, but it has the X pusher X. So treat it like a pad. Like if you guys have played Geometry Dash, treat it like a yellow pad. Line yourself up with the edge and just do a little snake jump. This one, do not jump. You cannot jump, and if you jump, it'll just like boom, boom, hit you down. So treat it like a walk around and just walk there. That one. Why did I not go into climbing animation? You guys saw that, right? I don't know, I'm talking like you guys are, it's a live stream, it's a video. So I'll cut back when, what's it called? I made it back at that jump. And welcome back to floor 3. I'll just cut to here because we're at floor 3. So now, like I said, do not jump here. Go into full first person. This one, I go, hit it once, hit it twice, jump up. Do not let that unladder you, because that was painful. This, just treat it like a wrap. It's netted, so you have nothing to worry about. Same with this. If you fall, you just try your best to land on that, and just treat it like a walk around. Now this jump. Now that we're back here, climb it. Just use shift lock and face this way. And just treat that like another walk around, a really long walk around, but still a walk around. Hit it once, get a feel for it. Hit it twice, go. Now this part. Focus is correct. Go into first person. And focus, and go fast. If you fall, you can do like what I just did there and save on that thing. The little glue parts, the honey parts, are really easy to help you save on. If I can actually do the tower. They're really helpful. So, when you jump here now that we're back here, this is a little, what does it do? So, when you see like little emojis like that, then you should expect some new sort of gimmick that's coming to the tower. So, just be wary of that. Once get feel to go. Treat this like a wrap. Just do a little wiggle here. That's how you normally would get up. Oh my gosh. Remember not to rush it, because rushing it is a really good way to fall. Luckily, I was not on the outside section. But if you were, then you would have to restart your run, so. Once, do it once, do it twice. For this tower, it's really easy to fall in some spaces. So always to make sure to like know your surroundings in the tower. So if you do happen to fall in one of these in one of the higher choke points, you try and find and scout out a place that you can land. Especially if you know there's a part you're not necessarily good at. Make sure to go into a practice place and figure out ways you can save yourself if you cannot get consistent at it. But obviously the best thing you could do is try and get consistent at it. Focus. Go up to the top, make sure attack, go there. Go a little bit below. Treat it like a little like walk around. You have to like flick off. Jump here. This is a little bit of know-how. Go to this edge and try and walk off, but make sure you're walking off kind of facing like this. So when you're walking off, don't turn the other way. So you kind of walk off so your arm's still touching it, and then you go around to grab onto that. This jump's also pretty simple. Just slide to there, jump out sideways, go back facing that way. Welcome back to floor 4. Ooh. Remember that section you try, if you fall, try and save here because that's closer. And in this section, if you fall, save on this. Same with that section, save on that. Even though you might think you won't be able to stand on those, you are able to stand on those. Just be careful you don't walk off like I almost did. You are able to stand on those. It may look like you're not because you're like sinking into them. But no, you are able to. It's just a little bit finicky. So try and like try and go into practice place and try and like get the know-how of doing it. Like I said, use alignment keys here, and if If you're on mobile, I have no clue because on mobile I suck at this game. Go down, up, around, ladder flick. Like that, jump over there. This is actually really long. Don't underestimate it. Go here, here, here. Oh gosh, it's snowing. Jump down here. Okay, here. Treat that like a long jump. Do this. And we are back at four outside. The only part you are at real risk of losing your progress. Just try and go around. I don't know how to explain it. Just go like, do this. Jump on, go around, go here, go sideways so you can go on here without losing too much height. Wrap around and just turn like this to fall off onto this. This, not that long of a jump. Most of the time you will land in the middle of the X. And that you just go back in. Go, face that. And welcome to the last kind of decently hard section of floor 4. Try and do that one carefully. And do not flick forwards. Do not flick sideways because that is instant death. Or not instant death, but it's a good way to fall. And that's something we would not like to do. Welcome to floor 5. This floor is kind of a break floor since it's pretty short, but the gameplay is a smidgen easier. But do not take it lightly because there's still a high chance you can fall. And from this floor 4 and 5, there's not a lot of options to save yourself except for 2 and 3, like I said earlier. Or not 2 and 3, 1 and 2. Make sure you count each movement. So do this 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, and then go. This one's the easier out of the 2 pushers. Just go up and make sure you're holding D when you're going. This one, just jump here. Do not go into the sideways. Go into it facing forwards because you'll still be able to climb on. This is just a walk around. This, do not aim for the side. Go up from the front and try and like maneuver yourself around because going for the sides is almost instant slide off the ladder and lose quite a bit of progress. This jump, it may not look that hard, but I actually lost one of my runs to this jump, falling all the way down to 2 in that little area. So be mindful. Go, wait for the descent, and jump at the edge. Make sure when you're jumping, the timer's around midway through it, because, like it said on floor 1, you gain the most speed in the middle of the timer near the end. This part is now netted, so you're pretty safe. This jump you turn around for and then end up landing there. This one pretty easy. This one you're gonna go start facing this way so you can squeeze through there, end up with your face against this wall, and then land on that. Like that. This is the final jump of the net. So now be careful because we are in this jump is dangerous territory. If you fall here, there's a lot of progress you could lose. Because look, you can see the kill brick on 4-1 down there. You could lose progress, but if you're careful, you could land and save yourself on that, which is good. We're back here now. And now we fell, and I have fallen and landed on 4. But luckily, this net is here, so you can instantly go back to 4 outside, which could be an issue for some people. But if you are careful enough, then you should be able to just make it through like that. Aim for the center of the X here, and this one's just a cylinder sticky part, which is the easiest types of sticky parts. Do not fail that. Oh gosh. Ooh, that was very close. Luckily your head counts as a hitbox. If you find yourself in a situation like that, just try and rush it, because if you don't rush it, there's a high chance you will fall. And it's better to rush it and maybe survive than don't rush it and just instantly die. Or instantly fall. Sorry. Yeah, so this part. That jump's still pretty difficult. So just like take your time with it. What? Remember to do the counting thing. 1. Align yourself with the wall. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, and you should be pretty good. Once again, if you fall, you land there and do the outside again, which is not that much progress lost. When you're falling off, stop holding W. So once it pushes you when you're off the ladder, just hold S, and then once you reach to past this, then start holding W again so you can climb onto the ladder. If you end up falling here, the best way you could go is right here and do the jumps again to make it to the outside. And that is good. Middle and middle. For this to make sure you go to the edge. I know I haven't elaborated on this jump this much, because the cylindrical glue parts are. I know they're honey parts. I'm just gonna call them glue parts because it's pretty much glue parts. So yeah, cylindrical ones are much easier because they're much more flowy. While the square ones, there's a chance you have to like turn a corner, which could be a problem. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. There you go. This one you don't need to count for that much. Just be vigilant. You should get it around first try. I wonder how those YouTubers get those little like get those little like things that show what buttons you're pressing. I don't think that's something you could do. Oh, is my friend here? Oh. Okay. Forward, go there. Go in first person for that. Walk around. If you fall, then you're kind of screwed. So, oh, jump around. Go there. Once, like I said, once, twice, go. Once you lose your speed, it will try and nudge you off the platform, so make sure you're being vigilant. Go into there. Go onto the edge and try your best to jump around. Go on the corner there. Around, hit that. If you do not make it, try and use T-pose to touch the edge. That is a good way to save yourself if you don't think you are gonna make it necessarily. Focus. I just do this part in first person, yet you don't really have to, because I feel as if it gives you more control. If you feel like you are worse at first person though, it is just as easy to do it in third person too. It's really just pick your poison. Or not poison, Pick your antidote because they're both pretty easy to do in the forms. Jump, jump, up, and now one climbing animation. Go alignment keys. You could probably flick that like that, but I find it easier to do this one with alignment keys because it is aligned, obviously. That was a line I just said. Yeah, it's much easier to do this with alignment keys because it's aligned. Okay, now that you're back here, I'm gonna show you what not to do. You could try and do that, but it's much harder to like save yourself. Once again, you also have the chance to you'll get bounced off, and if you get bounced off from that, you either save on that, which is the harder thing to save on, because you have to like curve around, or save on 2, because that has 2 is pretty much a safety net. That is a save. How did I do that? I have no clue. I thought I just fell to start of 3, not the very start of 4. The heck, I didn't even flick there. Do the thing, do the up here. Up. Okay, let me not do the weird bounce thing again because it has a chance of being bounced and I do not like. I am not a gambler. I think you just line that up, do the long jumps like how I said to do them before, land on the edge there, and I would not just go straight on that kill brick. Stand here so you can assess the situation before then going. First person also is pretty handy in this section. In this tower, first person is your friend. Do not abandon him. Okay, pretty good. Now we're back on floor 5 once again. Like I said, it is considered a break floor, but the gameplay could be difficult if you don't know what you're doing. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Come on to the edge there, flick. I almost let go of the wrong key there. That would have been terrible. I don't like that walk around. That is a really sketchy walk around to do. So make sure you do it properly and practice it. I don't know why it's always so sketch. It looks like it would be easy, but sometimes you could just slip up and fall. Now wasn't that the fitting time for me to say that? You could slip up and fall, and that's not the best thing you can do when you're trying to not slip up and fall, obviously. Oh gosh, please don't fling me off. I saw my character slowly turning and turning and turning. I thought I was about to get like flung into the glass. Imagine if there was real physics in JTO. Like, what's it called? You just like, you got flung into the glass and it just shattered. That would be kind of terrible, but kind of cool at the same time. You just fling yourself into a wall and the whole tower just collapses. ToUH with gravity, that whole section just falls over. So all you need to do is farm on the outside sections and find the wind pad and the rubble. And back to floor 1. Like I said, that's all the things in that corner is terrible because for some reason they're kind of like me when I build a tower. They build all the stuff in one section and then forget to put everything in the other section. So you just fall in that and then what's it called? You're done. there's quite literally no chance you survive that. Unless you somehow kind of corner clip it. Not corner clip. Make it to the edge. Touch it with T-pose. Go there. Wrap around. See if I could speed run. Ow. Let me see if I could speed run this with the strategy I used. With the strategy I told you guys. When you do that, when they're like a straight line like that, just go face inward slightly and do it. That one's just an easy wrap. Make sure you don't hit your head there, because you can just go, wee, but. So that's not the funnest possible outcome. I just touched the edge even though you're able to slide off it, because I am rushing for some reason. I don't know why I'm rushing. This jump you do not rush on though, because that jump is actually like the hardest jump in floor 2. All the other jumps are decently easy. That jump is like so unnecessarily long. It's like actually psychotic. Like, I don't know why they added it there, because if you miss it, then you have to like do a quick movement, and if you had bad reaction time, then that's back to floor 1. When I first started this tower, that's where most of my fails went. That's why I never really got into it like how I'm doing it now. I can officially say I've added this to the top, to like the pool of like 50 SCs. Now there's like 5, I think, that I can do if I wanted to, if I practice for like a week more, because there's like 5 SCs that I've gone to floor 7 plus on. One of which being I got to floor 10 on it. The towers that I've done being Thanos Tower, I've made it to floor 10 on. TODC, I've made it to floor 9 on. TOBT, made it to floor 7 on. TOFACT, I made it to floor 7 on. This I made it to floor 8 on. I have a lot of towers I could do. What the heck happened there? I just walked off? Hey. Go to the second column. Go down to the third one. Face that way. And that one also used to be a pretty hard thing, but it gets that little like truss section there used to be pretty hard, but as long as you have the proper strategy that works, it gets pretty consistent. I just want to get to the safety net for once again. That was nice. That was the automatic, what's it called, run to the more difficult part. What's it called? So yeah. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I don't know why I do it like that. I just find it fun to jump around like that. My friend's still in the game. Was it? I'm not just saying that because I made the floor A. Okay, back to floor 3. Never mind, back to floor 2. 1, jump, 2, go. Do the wrap, climb up, here, go there, and if you like, oh gosh, let me through, please. If you feel like being risky there, you can always jump when it's there and do it like a ladder flick, and then once it rolls away, then you just go in. I wait for it to go past. It gives you less of a time that you could do it. One, jump and go. Barely. Wiggle your way down. Do a little 360 for style points. Style points aren't in this game, so don't do style points unless you feel like losing on a tower you tried really hard on. Oh my gosh. At least it's basically flat 3 still. If I can do the jump. Really? Let me do the jump. Oh, come on. Sometimes it does that where it doesn't grab you on properly. Wrap. This is probably the last one I'm gonna do because I've almost been recording for an hour. But yeah, this is the last one. I'm not expecting much from it. When it's your first time playing the tower, do not expect much from your runs because they could end up being bad runs. Like, there's a chance that you could do a run that you're like, oh, this is the run, I'm gonna do it this time, and never make it past floor 1. But if you don't expect anything from a run, there's a chance you make it past like floor 8 or something, and then you're like, oh dang, I didn't expect this, and it always feels a lot better. Little outside section again. How dare you? I'm offended by the fact that there you go. I didn't do the 2 times thing because, like I said, I'm not really trying this run. I'm not expecting much of it. I'm also not really trying because I do want to go play something else sooner or later, or at least keep playing it but off camera. Like I said, I've been recording for like ever and too long. This one I'll still do the jump thing on. Oh gosh. Oh, actually, technically runs not. Okay, yeah, run. One more run because that run was actually like terrible. I slipped off a platform. If you need to go a little more to the left and like just do the thing, go a little bit, but not too much, and treat it like a wrap. That one is not like a wrap. go on like the second, the top step, do that. Face a little bit inwards, but not too much inwards, because then you won't get enough speed to make it across. Do a wrap. I'm just going over everything I said. If you're not good at high jumps, then click that. This doesn't move you, so make sure you're jumping and constantly moving with it. It will slowly speed up, so make sure you adjust to that. Do that like a wrap. Hit that on the corner, because the chance will slide off the side. Glue block. Easy. If you're a newbie, then use that. If you're not, then just do that, because that's easier. Hardest jump of floor 2. Straight up. There. Jump, get that, go, go. Ledge grab there. Wait for halfway through that, wait for 0.5. Go here, here. Jump onto this. This, treat it like a walk around. 1, 2. Treat this like a wrap, that's actually really hard. Treat every jump with an ounce of respect, because if you think a jump's easy, then there's a chance you'll just fail that jump again and again and again, and that's really going to demotivate you. And demotivation's not good for this in this game, because then you're demotivated and you're not going to do good, and you're going to get even more demotivated, and it's like a cycle. So try not to do that. It's not the best thing you can do in situations like this. Yeah, that's gonna be my last one for today. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss any of these subpar at best videos. And I guess with that, I'll see you guys next time. Have fun towering. Goodbye.